Imperio!
Imperio! Previously on Hogwarts Legacy.
Ready? I'm ready.
Take it like a champ, man.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
We just sit here. It's on the go.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
Oh, for sure.
I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't.
Hell no.
I promise.
Good.
I told you I was gonna tell him.
Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
I'm trying to get this
I'll
new
be
spell.
interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Alright, fuck all that. Shit.
We've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
We ain't got the spell for that. Yeah, we ain't got the spell for that. What did I just do? Oh my push!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
They don't want to fight for real. Like, poor.
Arrest on the lesson.
Man, fuck the body out.
Incendio.
Back it up.
Potato! Stupid one.
Arrest on the lesson.
Yep. Ain't special. Not special.
All this grass. It no
What's
longer
hidden?
feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into
I'm
problems.
losing health?
Often cave-ins.
Incendio! And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting.
No.
We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Alright, did it.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the
We
caster's
already know
control.
what that's about, though.
So, if you'd like to learn Imperio,
Yeah.
I can teach you.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Oh, yes. Give me that. Yes.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Come on, teach it to me. Teach it to me. Teach it to me.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
No worries. No worries. Ain't got nothing to be scared of. once we're done, it wears off of them. Basically, yeah.
Confringo!
That's what it seems like.
Revelio.
Oh, ooh.
Confringo. Imperio.
That takes care of you. This spot here playing with them boys.
Protego. Confringo.
That spider's going crazy. Alright, now it's time to take care of you. Now it's time to take care of you. It's time to take care of you.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Man, it's easy work.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Somebody got to be on my side, you know? I'm talking about Spidey. Get his ass, Spidey.
Sendo.
Talking to the wrong person. Boom, sucker, lock out.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Confringo.
Alright, so what are we looking for in here?
Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
I'm saying, you always trying to quit to give up and shit. Find a relic.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
Dumbass.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Come on. Yeah, we need that relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Let's go.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Who the fuck is that? That better not be ominous. That better not be ominous.
Is that ominous?
Nigga, why aren't you following us, bro?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Hey, yo, man, why you trying to intervene, bro?
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I cannot side with you.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian!
We becoming that dark wizard, yo! We becoming that.
Do? Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight. Ominous, I'm sorry. Sebastian, we have to go.
Let's go, man. We the dark wizard. We the dark wizard. Oh, forget it, bro. We be alright. I'm telling you, I'm that nigga for real, bro.
Not quite. You won't stop me. I won't bet.
Good for you. Potato.
Rubber up wide. Back in way.
Cruise it.
How nice.
Good for you.
Come here. Yo. We alright. We alright. Don't worry about it, baby. Come here. I keep forgetting to move when I see red, yo. Come here. Here. Come here. Oh yeah. Y'all alright? You under our control now. You alright, sis?
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable
Damn
curse.
right.
From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You
fuck?
did what you had to
My nigga
do.
did what he
If I
did.
have to
He
keep
had to do
proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Very well. Probably best if I get away from here
It
for a
might
while.
be crazy. It'll
I'll
be
head
the
back to
craziest
Hogwarts.
shit ever. If this nigga Sebastian used the Avada Kedavra on his uncle, that should be wild, bruh. Cause that's gotta be the next thing we learn is the Avada Kedavra. That should be wild if he do that shit for real.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Right in front of his sister? Ooh. What did I just change that for?
Confringo. Reparo.
That was crazy shit. Let me go talk to dude uncle real quick. That would be the craziest shit ever, I swear to God.
What was he thinking?
He did what he had to do.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere
I'll
near
use this
Feldcroft,
person- the
nowhere
curse on
near
you.
Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path,
What you gonna
if
do?
either of you uses dark
What
magic,
you gonna do?
I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Why, Sebastian?
Oh, really? And, you lucky nigga. You lucky. You lucky.
My uncle.
Yeah, I spoke with him.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
You bet.
I shall wait to hear
Say
from you then.
less.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Alright, bro.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg. Quiet, what was that?
We'll have to fight. We're gonna have to fight. Yeah, we gonna have to fight.
Well, there's no coming back now.
Oh, what the hell you want us to do?
Over here!
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
I made it. Where am I supposed to go next? There she go. There she go. There she go. She returned her egg, bro. Oh, we Targaryens. Yeah, I was terrified too for your ass.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
To your grandma?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands.
No, I know
Thus,
that for a
many
fact.
goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lord Cock.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
So we're gonna go in stealth mode.
I shall see you soon.
Come on, Beach.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on
Are we
it.
talking about the girl from the?
She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Never mind, I was wrong. I was
The
hella wrong.
reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
Hey, well, look how one
You
niggas
think
just
Ranrock
posted
murdered
up
her?
though, bruh.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, shit just got deep, boy. We found out what happened to Mr. Fig's wife. And it might be war? Man, make sure y'all go ahead and share, like, and subscribe on this video. And without further ado, it's your boy Fab, and I'm out. Deuces.